Hidden deep within the misty valleys of Tokushima Prefecture, far from Japan's speeding bullet trains and neon-lit cities, lies a village unlike any other, a place where silence hangs heavier than the mountain fog, and where the people who once lived here have been replaced by life-sized dolls. This is Nagoro, Japan's haunting village of dolls. At first glance, Nagoro looks like a typical rural settlement: wooden houses, sloping roofs, vegetable fields shaped by generations of farmers. But as you take a closer look, you notice something strange. On a bench sits an elderly man, staring across the valley. In the schoolyard, children play in frozen stillness. Near a river, a fisherman waits motionlessly, forever holding a fishing rod. None of them are alive. All of them are dolls. More than 300 dolls populate Nagoro, far outnumbering the fewer than 30 remaining human residents. Some represent people who moved away. Others depict villagers who passed on. All of them are memories, preserved in cloth and cotton. And behind each of these handcrafted figures is one woman. Her name is Tsukimi Ayano. Born in Nagoro, she moved away as a young adult, like many others seeking opportunities outside rural Japan. But when she returned in the early 2000s, she discovered a village nearly empty, a ghost of the community she once knew. The school she attended had closed. The fields were untended. The laughter of neighbors had faded into the mountains. So Ayano did something extraordinary. She decided to bring the village back, one doll at a time. Her first creation was a doll modeled after her late father. She placed it in the field where he once worked, as if he had never left. Soon after, she began recreating other residents, childhood friends, neighbors, shopkeepers, even travelers who once passed through the valley. Each doll takes days to craft. Ayano carefully forms the faces, adding wrinkles, smiles, even the tired expressions that come with a lifetime of farming. Their clothing is stitched from old garments donated by former residents. Every figure is placed in a spot meaningful to the person it represents. A teacher stands near her former classroom. A farmer waits beside his tools. A family gathers at a bus stop where their real story ended years ago. These dolls are not toys. They are memories, frozen in time. Inside Nagoro's abandoned school, over a dozen dolls sit in a classroom, raising their hands as if answering a question. A doll teacher looks on, forever paused in mid-lesson. This room once echoed with the voices of children. Today, it echoes only with the wind passing through broken windows. Japan's countryside has been shrinking for decades. Villages like Nagoro face aging populations, declining birth rates, and migration to the cities. As young people leave, entire communities vanish, quietly, steadily, inevitably. Nagoro, however, refuses to disappear without being remembered. In recent years, the village of dolls has gained global attention. Travelers hike through the mountains just to witness this surreal landscape. But even with renewed interest, Ayano insists her work was never meant to attract tourists. It was meant to honor the people she loved, to fill an emptiness that had grown too large, to give a dying village one last heartbeat. As the sun sets over Nagoro, the dolls cast long shadows across the quiet streets. They stand as silent guardians of memories that would otherwise be lost, reminders of a community that once thrived in these mountains. Perhaps one day, Nagoro will be entirely uninhabited. The houses will rot, the roads will fade, and the forest will reclaim the land. But the story of this village, and the devotion of one woman to preserve it, will continue to echo far beyond these remote valleys. In a world rushing toward the future, Nagoro is a poignant reminder of the past, of lives lived, friendships forged, and a community lovingly frozen in time. This is the village of dolls, a place where memories never die. They simply change shape.